Hey, hello guys, welcome along to get more Xbox 360 games to add to my collection. I just seem to be going kind of daft this month, but I was trying, in the last video I kind of mentioned I don't know how many I've bought this month, and funny I look back and the video that I made the announcement with, I was going to do a collection, was actually the 1st of July, which is pretty mental. So I know I've got a definite starting point. It was the 1st of July that I announced it, and I remember I showed 4 or 5 games that day. So anyway, I've got another 8 Xbox games to show you. I'm actually waiting for another 7 I think I've ordered, so I thought, right, let's do these 8 first, do them later. Okay, so let's right, Cash Generator, which is, I've mentioned, it's one of the best places to get the cheap games, and so here we go. So first of all I picked up a sports one. Tiger was £8.99, which is great because these are £4.99 in my game store, so 99p, all complete. Terminator Salvation. I'd not really heard anything of this game, and it's not meant to be that great. I mean, it's an okay game, but it's no. The achievements meant to be really easy though. There's only 11 achievements, and you can play. Most of them are. Is it 10 of them? 8 of them? 9 of them are for like each of the levels, and you can do them on any settings you want. So if you want to do them on easy, you can just bring it to an 8 or hard. So Terminator, it's all complete. £2.99. Ghost Recon Advanced Warfare. It's Game of the Year version. £2.99. I had this way back when I first had my Xbox, and I found it quite hard. But then I always remember when I was playing it, I found it really, really hard because it was taking me a good wee while to get through different stages, and then I remember somehow going into the options and I had it on the hardest level right from the beginning. So I'd done, I don't know, 4 or 5 levels in the hardest setting. But got back in. Game of the Year, I don't know if you wouldn't be able to download this stuff, and it's meant to be new multiplayer maps. I'm not sure if this is still even online. It might be, I don't know. £2.99. Army of Two. A decent game. I looked at it, it's £2.99 again. Might be a decent game, and you can hook up with co-op. I don't know if it's still online though, but if not, you can go with your AI, but they're not be that great. Your computer controlled buddy, they're meant to be rubbish, but £2.99. And the last one here is Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. It's not meant to be that great, but £2.99 again. Again, there's 4 or 5 Transformers games on Xbox, so that's maybe one of them. So there's 5 there, so they were decent. And even the Cash Generator, because we're going all the time, one of the boxes, I can't remember, it might have been Terminator, it was all plastic, was all thingied at the bottom, and changed the box out for me, no bother. I just asked them nicely and it was like, yep. These other 2 came through this morning. I'd ordered 5 from Amazon. Well, it was an Amazon seller. And these games are like 40p or 30p, but what they do is the postage is like, you know, £1.75 or what have you. So I ordered 5 games and it came to £3.50 for the 5 games, but postage was £10 something, so it's £13 for 5 games, which is still good. They're all the rubbish games though. But the first one here is The Club, made by Sega. I know this is not going to be that great, but I still needed it for the collection. And the other one here, which is, I've got a great story to it. I remember when this first came out, you know, the story sounded brilliant, but I don't think the game was that great. And it's Turning Point, Fall of Liberty. It was an old day with the Germans, if they had made their weapon of destruction or something at the end, and if they had won the war and all that stuff. Is that no what? We lost World War II, now start a new one. Right, so that's what it was. The story was fantastic, but I don't think the mechanics of the gameplay was that great, was it? But got in for the collection. Now the last one here, I'm going to have to thank Twitter Shred Lloyd, who's got his own channel, he's going for his Xbox 360 collection. He's got he's double the amount of games I've got, but he had sent me a message about this game, and it's Tales of Vesperia. And he was after this game for a long time, but it was they never had a lot, they never made a lot, so it was a low print count. Is that the right terminology? So I think it was you're having to pay between 50 and 70 quid to get a second hand copy for eBay type of thing, because it was kind of rare. But they've obviously done a few more, because he contacted me saying, look, they're up for 30 quid at this site, and I can't mind the site, ZII.com. I'd never heard it, but he said they were really good. And then a few days later I was watching his video, his latest video, and he had mentioned this again, and he goes, at this moment in time it's went down in price to £25. So then I went right onto the site, made an order, and I got it. I never got it the next day, because the next day was a bank holiday up here, but I got it the day after that. So, and they sent me a couple of emails, and you know, kept up to date with me. So great site, so I'll be using that site again. So this was brand new, obviously. This game was all sealed up. So a role playing game, or a GRPG, is that what you? I get mixed up with them all, but obviously I need it for the collection, so paying 25, because if it goes up again, you know, I do up to paying 70 quid, 80 quid a couple of years down the line. So there we go, there's another 8 games to add to the collection, and like I said, I've got more coming, so that puts me on 163, I think it is. But yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you next time. Cheers.